Hello Fluffies, and thank you for joining us today. I hope you're ready because you're about to witness the cutest showdown of the year. Two of the coziest games ever will compete on multiple categories to crown a grand winner. You guessed it, I'm talking about Animal Crossing New Horizons, represented by Isabelle, and Hello Kitty Island Adventure, represented by none other than Hello Kitty herself. Without further ado, let's jump straight into our first category. Our contestants each have a buzzer in front of them. When I state the category, you will need to buzz to answer. Alright, here we go. Contestants, are you ready? And our first category is characters. Isabelle was the fastest one on this. Please go ahead.
Animal Crossing has 413 characters and 40 special NPC characters.
Sanrio has over 450 characters and they intend to eventually add them all to Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
That's a close call. On both of them, quite a wide array of characters. I believe each game gets a point for this first category. Well, ready to keep going? Second category will be soundtrack. Hello Kitty was the fastest.
In Hello Kitty Island Adventure you have a different soundtrack for every biome and each of them change during the time of day, so you have little variations.
In Animal Crossing New Horizons, we have the same kind of soundtrack for all the day, but it changes the tune every hour.
Once again, it seems like quite a lot of variety on both sides. I don't know about you, but I believe on my side I'm gonna give 1 point to each game once again. The scores are tied, but will our third category finally be able to create a gap? Time to find out with category number 3, clothing. Once again, Hello Kitty was the fastest buzzer. Please go ahead.
So you can get a lot of clothes in all the different events that are very often based on seasons, and you can also dye the clothes in any color that you want.
In Animal Crossing New Horizons, you can design your own clothing or even download them online by someone else who did it.
Okay, I agree. This is a lot better. Good job.
If even Hello Kitty agrees, this point definitely goes to Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Yay!
Contestants, are you ready for our next category?
Yes.
Category number 4, friendship with characters. Hello Kitty was clearly the fastest buzzer once again.
In Hello Kitty Island Adventure, you have to level up friendship with all your characters. So Hello Kitty, My Melody, Kuromi, and by leveling up the friendship, you can clearly see where you are, and you get new cosmetics and new quests, and this is how you progress in the game.
In Animal Crossing New Horizons, friendship is a bit ambiguous. It doesn't have any clear indicators of what's going on. You can only get subtle hints by talking to them, by the way they react to you, so essentially it does nothing in terms of the gameplay. So it's a bit more organic and it's a bit more how it happens in real life. There is some merit in that. Personally, what I don't like is that sometimes characters can be a little bit passive-aggressive if you ignore them or neglect them for too long. Personally, I can understand that it may make some players quite sad, make them even stop playing. This is how real life works, so it's kind of interesting.
Well, for the friendliness of characters and the obvious hints of progression, I believe this point will go to Hello Kitty. Next category, farming. Isabelle, please go ahead.
In Animal Crossing New Horizons, we have 10 kinds of vegetables and we also have 52 kinds of flowers.
Well, in Hello Kitty Island Adventure, we can make over 50,000 kinds of flower as of today, and more are coming with each updates. But we don't have vegetables yet.
You mean you have 50,000?
Even more than this, because you can really make ombres in the different kind of patterns and transfer the color to many different types of flower that keep coming every update.
That's impressive.
It is.
And with this, Hello Kitty Island Adventure takes the lead.
Woo!
Next category is crafting. Hello Kitty, please go ahead.
So in my game we get crafting plans in the chest and in the quests and leveling up characters, and then you can go craft so many different items and also color some of them in different colors.
In Animal Crossing New Horizons, you can find new items in balloons, well, floating in the sky. You can find them in the bottles by the beach, and you can get them from other villagers. And then you can customize them, you can change the colors and so on.
I believe that this is a close one. Once again, 1 point will be attributed to each of you.
Yay!
And for our next category, cooking. Isabelle, please go ahead.
On Animal Crossing, you can cook out of variety of ingredients that you grow yourself on the island, such as wheat, sugar canes, bamboo, variety of vegetables and fruits, and then you can also use the fish that you fish yourself in the sea.
In Hello Kitty Island Adventure, you can cook with most of the things that you find on the island or as return gifts from characters.
Well, this seems to be a pretty balanced answer, and once again, each game will be receiving 1 point.
Yay!
Okay, this is one of the big categories you've been waiting for. Terraforming.
In Animal Crossing, you're free to design whatever you want on your island. You can terraform however you want, ground, water, plants, anything.
In Hello Kitty Island Adventure, because there's so many quests and storyline happening everywhere, you are very limited and only quests can change how the terrain grows or changes, unfortunately. So I think she gets the points.
I confirm that the point is going to Animal Crossing New Horizons and that we are now once again tied.
Ooh!
Woo!
And for our next category, we'll be looking at decorating. Hello Kitty, please.
In Hello Kitty Island Adventure, you can decorate the cabins of the visitor and also make a cabin for yourself with furniture that you get from quests, crafting, events, and the stores.
In Animal Crossing, you can decorate all the interior of your house or tent or cabin, but also everything else on the island, on the outside.
More freedom on Animal Crossing, so I believe the point will be going that way.
Definitely.
Another big category coming up. Events. I believe Isabelle was the fastest buzzer.
In Animal Crossing, you get 18 events throughout the year, and you get also the bug off and the fishing tournament.
In Hello Kitty Island Adventure, there's about 20 events a year, and they're spread out about every 3 weeks, and you can get tons of cool things.
So a lot of events in both games, and I believe we will be attributing 1 point to each. Following up on events, we're coming with the next category, which is updates.
Well, in Hello Kitty Island Adventure, there's a lot of updates with a lot of new events, and the events will come back each year. So they will change a little bit of the mechanics and the new clothing and furniture that you can get as long as player plays, so because it's a live service.
Well, that's wonderful!
Yeah, that's great.
You'll get a lot of objects by the end.
Too many. Too many.
In Animal Crossing New Horizons, you would get new objects for special events for the first couple of years, and then for the years that followed, they would just brought those objects back into the game during the special events.
So due to the wider variety of events and new ones coming up, this point clearly goes to Hello Kitty.
Yay.
Let's take a look at our next category, which is puzzles. Isabelle, please go ahead.
In Animal Crossing, there is one event with puzzles, and it's a May Day.
Well, in Hello Kitty Island Adventure, we have, as of the 2.2 update, 73 different puzzle rooms in the caves. And some of them are hard.
Well, Hello Kitty takes the lead
Ooh!
by getting the point for puzzles. For our next category, multiplayer. Hello Kitty, please go ahead.
In Hello Kitty Island Adventure, you can invite one of your friends to play with you on your islands, and there's some quests that you can only do in multiplayer, and also 4 levels of the basement library puzzles.
In Animal Crossing, you can invite up to 7 players to your island, and you can do some mini games with them, but they're optional.
For the amount of friends you get to play with, I believe this point is going to Animal Crossing.
Yay!
And our scores are once again tied. Very few categories remain. Let's see if any of the games takes the lead. And for this next category, story. Isabelle.
In Animal Crossing, the story is quite basic. Bits and pieces of the stories here and there. There are events, there is Keiki Slider, but otherwise there is not that much of a story actually.
In Hello Kitty Island Adventure, everything is based on story, and as of today, there's 80 plus hours of stories and quests.
Well, Hello Kitty is getting the point for this category. Contestants, are you ready for our next category?
Yes.
Category is seasons. Hello Kitty buzzed first. Please go ahead.
Well, in Hello Kitty Island Adventures, the seasons are mainly here to determine who comes when for visitors, but there's unfortunately no different weather or anything, and it's more either happening at any time of year or in specific biomes.
In Animal Crossing, every season is special. Every season has its unique features, it has unique weather, it has its unique events. You get sakura, you get snow, you get all kinds of sunny weather. It's absolutely diverse and marvelous.
Alright, the point for seasons will be attributed to Animal Crossing.
Obviously, congratulations.
Once more, tying the scores.
Ooh.
We're so close.
Only 2 categories left, and our contestants are tied. Our category is weather. Isabelle, you are the fastest buzzer.
On Animal Crossing, you get all kinds of weather. It's quite random, but you can predict it, and it influences the bugs and fish.
In Hello Kitty Island Adventure, it's also a little bit random, but you can also influence it by building some machines, and also the critter and fish are coming with the weather, and also you can get resources to exchange for clothing and wallpapers.
Well, a lot of variety on both sides, with similar impacts. This point goes to both teams. Still tied, and we're now getting to our very last category. Map size! Isabelle!
In Animal Crossing, you get 672 blocks of playable space, which you can use however you like.
Well, I don't know the number of blocks, but in Hello Kitty Island Adventure, it's an open world that is overexpanding with all the updates, and we currently have 8 biomes that are huge.
That does sound like quite a lot.
Well, dear Fluffies, I believe we have a winner. Indeed, an open world that keeps expanding will have to win this category. Hello Kitty, you get the last point. Congratulations! And with this last point, our grand winner is Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Congratulations! My dear Fluffies, we have a winner, but what we now know for sure is that both games are wonderful. Isabelle, can you please tell us where we can play Animal Crossing New Horizons?
If you're looking to play Animal Crossing, you can find it exclusively on Switch, on Nintendo eStore or physical shop if you like. I'm a huge fan of this game. Hopefully there will be more versions of this game, because I'm very excited to see what this game is going to provide us in the future. I really hope there will be future updates.
How about you, Hello Kitty? Can you please tell us where we can play Hello Kitty Island Adventure?
Yes, of course. At the moment you can play it on Apple Arcade, but it's soon coming to PC via Steam, and of course also the Nintendo Switch on January 30th, so be sure to get it.
I'll get it for sure.
I'm happy. I hope that you'll enjoy it. So I hope that you'll enjoy it too, and don't forget to subscribe, and see you there. Bye bye!
Bye bye!
Bye bye!